Lakers is actually a fire one, bro. Especially with Bron due back anytime. Motherfucker got a sore back. That's what we calling it now, a sore back. You're 40 years old. You ain't got a sore. Yeah, that's just your back. The Los Angeles Lakers, they are clearly balling without LeBron James. How much would LeBron James coming back help this team? I don't know, but today we're going to try to find out. So let's get right to it. Let's try to get the Lakers a championship. I'm trying to identify a trade target early, and I feel like Dalton Connect is a major one. I feel like Dalton Connect probably has to go. And Nick Smith on a two-way. What a fall from grace. Damn, Reeves is at 88, chat. Oh my goodness. Rui Hachimura at 81. I think we're good there. We could use a backup. A big, whether it be a center or a power forward. So we're gonna try to trade Dalton Connect. And let's get off that Vanderbilt contract, to be honest, man. Let's try to get off that Vanderbilt contract. Rob Williams ain't a bad one. Oh man, that's not a bad one either. Mark Williams, we could, well, nah, that feels a little premature. I think Bron's higher than 89. I think he's just injured, bro. Like, we'll have to skip a few games, and we'll get him back in the lineup, and that's when we'll show our starting lineup and all that good jazz. Casper Jackass. I don't want to do anything too unrealistic, so we'll let it ride for now. We won't make any trades for now. Let's skip to the point where Bron is back. It won't take long, I don't think. Yeah, LeBron James is back. I'm gonna play this realistic, man. I don't think they're gonna push a lot of minutes on Bron, especially, you know, Jake LaRavia is playing good. Bron's got to work his way back from that injury. Dalton Connect, we're about to trade him, so honestly, let's boost him up on minutes, try to get his value up. Bronny, I do want to see Bronny play. I do want to get Bronny in the rotation, and we'll give the rest to Luka. Let's drop the two guards getting way too many minutes. Let's do the Marcus Smart. So let's back him off. We really don't need Marcus playing a lot, even though he's actually playing pretty good. We'll let him split time with Bronny. We'll let them fight over that. Yeah, I'm cool with this. So this is gonna be our rotation for year one. LeBron James, we're desperately cutting back on his minutes because we are gonna try to keep him intact for another season. And as long as Jake LaRavia can play good, he'll split those minutes with LeBron. Obviously, playoff time will amp him up, and we'll see if we can find any good trades for Dalton Connect around the deadline. Trade deadline, let's stop. We're at the trade deadline. Let's see. First off, let's see how our guys are doing. That's the most important thing. You don't want to trade a guy that's out here hooping, and my God, he was never going to get traded, but look at Luka. 31, 8, 9? What are we doing? LeBron's at 18, 5, and 7. That's partially my fault. I'm only giving him 29 minutes a night, but I digress. Austin Reeves is cooking himself. I like DA averaging 15 and 9. DA gets a lot of hate, but that ain't bad. Yeah, I think Dalton Connect's putting up good enough minutes. We could probably trade him. Onyeka Okongwu and Vic Cricky on us. Yeah, for sure. We're going to trade Dalton Connect and Jared Vanderbilt for Onyeka Okongwu. We desperately need another center on this roster. So now we've kind of got our duo of centers here. This is going to change everything. Jackson Hayes, I don't really mind bumping Jackson Hayes to the 4. I think he can play it personally. Yeah. So let's set this rotation back right. We'll give Gabe Vincent 0 minutes. Hell no, I'm good on that. Jackson Hayes can have about 8. Marcus Smart can have about 10 ski. LaRavia, give him 26. We're still going to start DA, at least for this season. We'll give Onyeka. We'll do it like that. Yeah, we'll do that like that. We'll let Bronny, even though he's complete dog shit, he's averaging 1 point a game. We'll give him some minutes just on the off chance he develops pretty nice. We got 15 minutes to burn. I do want to keep Bron around 27, 28. Rui, this starting lineup's kind of fire. Jokic wins MVP for like the 9,000th time in one of my videos. BJ edged me till I come. Rookie of the year. Nasty work. 40 win. Oh, no. So, I mean, maybe I should have been playing LeBron more, but I don't feel like that was solely. Say what, you can't get flagged for facts. Good looking. You wouldn't think that's the sole reason LeBron averaging 19 points per game is why we were this bad. What? No, we're bounced just like that. Damn. The Timberwolves, I feel like this always happens the first year. Ant-Man always comes out here and gets his ring over the Knicks. I wish 2K... Well, okay, so this is... I'm gonna complain a little bit. I wish 2K was a little bit more unpredictable. There, I said it. I wish they were a little bit more unpredictable. I'm letting LeBron retire. Just I'm overriding all this shit. You're staying a little while longer. Al Horford, them knees are gonna hurt a little while longer. Let's see. Oh my God. Yo, we won the lottery. Tell me that ain't clutch. If we trade the pick, we mortgage the future, no doubt about it. But that championship window is wide open. I mean, it's wide open. At the very least, so okay, we know what's there, and I think we all know it's Darren Peterson. I think we all know the logical pick. I mean, you can argue Boozer, you can argue Nate Mint, the band stuff, but it's probably Darren Peterson. With that said, I want to see what we could get if I was to offer. Let's just straight up offer the number 1 pick. That's crazy. We got the number 1 pick. We're going to do the first pick. We're going to trade the first pick in the draft, 2 future first and Marcus Smart for the 3rd pick in the draft and Shaden Sharp. I like that a lot because we get a stud at the 2. And then they're probably going to take Darren Peterson. I imagine. Yes. And now I imagine they're going to take DeBansta. They take Cam Boozer, so I get DeBansta. That's really who, if I'm completely honest with y'all, that's what I wanted anyway. If I'm being completely real with y'all. So that worked out absolutely perfect. Look at that. He traded the 4th pick to get Wiggins and Paul George. Ugh. I might not be able to bring Braun back. No, Braun might have to walk because I'm not paying $62 million for him. Yeah, we got Austin Reeves back. And now this is going to be a turning of an era because I'm just not paying that much. I'm not. Let's see what our team looks like to see what we need, see what we can get. Luka's a point guard. I would like to get a serviceable like 3-and-D backup for him. Love the 2 guard. Matter of fact, come here, Bronny, point guard. That's probably still good. That didn't change. That didn't motivate me at all to not get another 3-and-D guard. We might go straight to the DeBansta area. No Bron. I really wanted to bring him back too. Hell, he's gone now anyway. I bet he went to Chicago. Yeah, he always goes to Chicago. I don't mind bringing Ayton back. I don't know about that contract, though. I'll bring you in on a 1-year deal just because I have the money for 15. Josh Minot runs like the most athletic, mentally disabled person I've ever seen in my life. It's just, I mean, it sounds offensive when I say it. It kind of is, but I mean, I can't help but feel that way. I have 5 small forwards. I might need to address that. Oh, just bums. Anybody want some bums? Free bums here. Get your bums here. Get your bums here. You know, I actually will take a pick in Janai Broom. Is that what I seen? Yeah, I actually will take that. I'm a fan of Janai Broom. Let's go to player progression. What? Luka's down to a 95? That is unfortunate as hell. So yeah, I thought we'd done that trade to keep the championship window alive, but ultimately, like, bro, we're going straight into the rebuild, really. I really wanted to bring Bron back. I didn't know he was gonna want Jeff Bezos' money. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I can't pay him that. All right, let's set this line up. I want the punch of Shaden Sharp off the bench. I do. So Jake LaRavia or DeBansta is going to start. I like the idea of starting DeBansta. Shaden Sharp, don't get it twisted. Shaden Sharp's still getting hella minutes. This is where we make this change. These two are going to get the most minutes off the bench of anybody. Corey Kispert, you're just a filler here. Wearing 23 is crazy, especially right after Brown left. Bruce Brown, you get no minutes. You guys can fight over garbage time. It's fine with me. Luka needs 40 a night. Yeah, that's how we're doing it. Tobias Harris, I'm fine with him getting around that. This is what we're pushing out. Let's see what we turn that into. I mean, do she be balling? No, not really. Do she be putting up stats? Yes. Yes, she does be putting up numbers. But I don't know if I don't know if I call it balling. I don't know if what she doing would be classified as balling. She's got a, you know. Victor Wembanyama wins MVP. Shout out to Broski. I'm just glad anytime it is not Jokic. And I know y'all seen what I just seen. We did pass up on the Rookie of the Year. 21, 6, and 5. Cam Thomas is a 6. Now that would be nasty. Cam Thomas over an OKC. Oh my God. That would be so tough. But we're not tripping. We're not going to lose hope. Things may not be going our way. Like, not even in the slightest. We were awful. 32 wins. Man, I don't understand. Luka had a great year. DeBansta should be really good next year. He averaged 16 and 4 as a rook. Reeves. I might have to trade Reeves, man. I do hate to say it. I really do. That's never going to happen. Devin Booker's not getting to the championship. Not with that team. I mean, I know he's been before, but with that team. I think we traded our pick, so no luck here. Oh, no. I know y'all see that says V allow. That hurts my chest. So while we're at the draft, it's a good time to at least do a temp check on Austin Reeves. At the very least, we have to do a temp check just to see. Because I mean, he's gonna start regressing. He's almost 30. I know how he does in this game. He's right around the corner from regressing. I might do something like this. I'm not even gonna lie, just to get off the contract. The 6th pick in the draft. That's not a bad conversation to have. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, if we're going to rebuild, let's rebuild. We're going to trade Austin Reeves for the 6th pick in the NBA draft. I think we're going to take Micah Murnin. I think that's what we're going to do. He's the position of need. He might not be the best. He might not be a great player. Yeah, I don't see no Bryce James. You're talking about take Bryce James. I don't see him. Yeah, he didn't get drafted. So we're not going to re-sign Ayton on that deal. Man, if I could clear up enough room, this is the Giannis. Oh, man. What's our? I don't think we have near enough. You know, we actually do. Hold on, everybody. Hold on just a minute. The final offer has to be for Jokic. Let's be real. Jokic is signing with us. Nikola Jokic is signing with the Los Angeles Lakers. Nikola Jokic just came to play with Luka Doncic on the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh my goodness. It's not bad there. Just get PJ on board. Yeah, let's get PJ. We're just trading Onyeka Okongwu for PJ Washington. Obviously, we lose the trade, but we freed up money, which was the main goal there. So let's see what we have. Bronny probably is going to be playable next year because he's up to a 72 overall. This is before player progression, so he deadass might be playable. Shooting guard position, we have absolutely nobody. Jalen Wells might have to slide over there. The team has holes. There's no doubt about it. Let's try to address those. Jake LaRavia, I would love to have back, but that's a steep price point, especially at the moment. Jordan Poole feels like a good spark plug off the bench. Oh, Josh Hart is a perfect roster fit, but he's getting old. Santi Aldama feels really nice. Yeah, that feels really nice. Jaime Jaquez. That's a good one there. And then let's throw an offer. Let's throw an offer at Keon Ellis. He could be our starting 2 next year, to be honest with you. So, yeah, let's just roll that out. Let's see what that looks like. The Bansa's up to a 83. Wells is up to a 83. So yeah, let's actually move Wells before we get too far ahead of ourselves. I think Wells is going to have to be the starting two. Absolutely insane. Bronny's pretty average. As long as he's playing good defense, that's all we need. AJ averaging 24 a night is spectacular. Seti Aldama just doing his job. And oh my God, that is incredible. That is absolutely what we signed up for tonight. But Micah Mernon, I really want to look at his splits, and I'm not super happy on those. He is only getting 7 minutes a game. Let's kind of boost that for him. Let's kind of dip into Santis. Let's dip into Hamis. Let's dip into Ellis's. And let's get him a little more involved in the rotation, especially knowing we're going one more year. We'd like to see him. We'd like to see him getting a little more time. Jokic wins MVP. Never a doubt in my mind. 31, 12, and 9. Beautiful basketball. Beautiful basketball. Luka's right there with him on the first team. Darren Peterson's on the first team. Mind you, we could have had him. I will say his splits did go up to a comfortable zone. I wish he was shooting around 36% from three, but I can deal with 48 and 30. No, this, am I tripping for saying this feels bound to happen? IRL. This feels like it's bound to happen at some point. So we got the Pellies round 1. We should be able to take them. I'm simming around. Yeah, that was food. This one's going to be tough. This one's going to be very tough. We'll take it game by game. We take game 1. They take 2. They take 3. They take 4. They beat us in 5. So it's going to be my job, our job, to significantly upgrade this bench somehow, some way, assuming that everybody just doesn't get better, which I don't imagine they'll do. It's because we know we're all in for a championship. Would you be able to give me Kobe White for that? What a steal! What a steal! That is absolutely beautiful. That's a great trade that now gives us the starting 2 guard we desperately needed. Don't fear. Bronny is still going to play, but he's going back to a bench role. That is gorgeous. Now all we have to do is sign a 4. What you mean Luka Doncic declined this player option? What you mean? Give him the bank. Give him everything he needs. Okay, I was about to cry. If Luka would have left, I would have left. Just like that. That would have been the video. I love our 1. I love our 2 right here. Love our 3. The 4's okay. Mernon, if you think about it, Mernon might be ready to start. I'm not even tripping. Okay, so watch. If we could pull in Peyton Pritchard for a backup point guard, that's beautiful. And Robert Williams. Absolutely, that would be beautiful. Peyton. And then Rob. Oh, my God. So now the 4. Man, I'm saying just bring Sandy back and run it. That's a ring. I'm tripping? That's a ring. The Bansta's up to an 85. Hami fell down a little bit. That's fine. Wells is at 86. We might be able to move the Bansta to the 4. We didn't check Mernon. He's only 78. He can't start. But we might be able to move the Bansta to the 4. Mernon about 12. None to Aldama. Sorry. Robert Williams does need some relief minutes. Probably very similar to Peyton. We'll look something like this here. The Bansta just has to start. So we're gonna start him at the 4. It just has to happen. We'll flip Hami back to backup 3. I love this team. Like seriously, I love this team we just built. I fear we have absolutely cooked on a generational level. Victor Wembanyama wins MVP. Quinn O'Connor, Rookie of the Year, whoever the fuck that is. We have 2 first-teamers. We have no excuse not to be cold. AJ Abansta leading the team in scoring is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But, I mean, I could see these 2 being the playmakers they are, taking a slight backseat. Bronny, being the defensive Jesus that he is, doing what he does. Kobe White took on that 4th scorer role. We're still the 3rd seed somehow. Just... oh my God. I got Zion. Oh my God. We win in 6 against Phoenix. We're moving on to what's going to be a very critical round against the Spurs. We got clapped by them last year. And we get clapped this year. Zion wins finals MVP. I want to go one more year. I want to go one more year. 18th pick. How can I make this team better at this point? I'm willing to give a decent amount here to get Cam Thomas. I'll even throw in another first. Beautiful. That now allows me to move Bronny back to backup point guard. Isaiah Hardenstein would be a great backup for Jokic if he's willing to come here on a deal. Yes. And then I don't hate us trying to sign GG Jackson at the mid-level. Beautiful. I mean, I don't think it can get much better than this. Jokic is starting to fall off. The good news is Demancey is up to a 92. We've got great top-level talent. I think we have to move Demancey to a full-time 4. A lot of time for our starters, who really are the backbone of this team. I even want to take even more from them, I'm not gonna lie. Like 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I mean, this team's gonna live and die as the starters do. So this is what we're gonna run. Who's the MVP guess? I bet it's Jokic. No, it's Victor Wembanyama. They have took us out 2 years in a row. That shouldn't be a great deal, a great big surprise. We have been the 3rd seed every year. Every single year we've been the 3rd seed. See, why can't we be in the East where the Hornets are the best team with 51 wins? I do love the fact that Demancey is a full-on superstar. That was great. That was a great pick. That makes me feel better about, you know, doing what we did to get them. Rockets round 1, we should beat them. And we don't. Everybody go to bed. Hey, we'll get them next week. We'll get them next week. We're going to keep a record on this. We are 0-1 on our 5-year rebuilds. Until next time, fellas.